Welcome back at a 725. I was once in one of these cars, and I thought, oh, this is nice inside.
I was once near one. I was allowed to get within 10 feet of it, and then,
really?
then the owner said, please
back away, sir.
Back.
Yeah.
Question about a Porsche SUV, Ed Wallace, is does it have enough cup holders?
Barely has cup holders at all, Tim. I was going to point that out this morning.
Oh.
It is rare when a car company has a rep call me about, would you please review this car? They did it once with the Bentley, shocked me, the Rolls-Royce Wraith, even more so. But they called on the Porsche Cayenne, and I said, gosh, we reviewed this just a couple of years ago, and they go, don't you know it's all new? Really, no, it's not. But I asked about the Macan. It's been out for a year. We haven't seen one yet. They give us a Cayenne instead. Now, it's not a bad deal. They've kind of cleaned up the outside lines a little bit. In fact, Porsche even tells you it looks more like the Macan. And they did a few tweaks to the suspension, which I couldn't find any difference whatsoever. They changed motors out, so you get another couple miles per gallon better mileage and more horsepower. I give you your 5 engine choices, and they start with a V6 at 300 horsepower, V6 at 420, V6 at 440, the V8 at 520 horsepower, which is what this is, and for another $25,000 or so, you can get another 50 horsepower and go to 570. That does not include the diesel or the hybrid models. Well, let's go to the interior. About the biggest change that I could see is they changed the steering wheel and the controls there, which was nice, but it was before. You will look at the dash, it's pretty much close to the same. A lot of buttons. However, they're beautifully marked and they're easy to access, and it's easy to remember where everything is. The air-conditioned and heated seats in this vehicle work exceptionally well. And we're talking about the cup holders. I left this bottle of water in here to show just how little distance there is. You better keep a lid on, because every time I would turn a corner, that just came right out at you. Going to the back seat. You got more than enough space to haul a family of 4 comfortably, and if you have a little one, 5 comfortably around. And in the back, nice layout here, has a blow-up spare underneath, lots of space. So, the base model in the Cayenne is still in the high 50,000 range, 58,000. This one has a base price of $113,000. With the options, it's $132,000. And the base model of the Turbo S is $157,800. It really is a great SUV. It's quiet, it's fun to drive. And the guys at Car and Driver, when they tested this year over in Europe, they even had it off-road and said it shocked them how it would handle anything the dirt and the rocks threw at them. Overall, they're hard to find, even now, over 10 years after it first came out. With that, y'all have a good weekend.
All righty, thanks, Ed.
If I pay between $60,000 and $160,000 for a car,
I want a driver.
I don't want my Diet Coke to spill all over the floor when I take a turn.